shit. You be on that bullshit. You on that 718, can't get a
licking. He really wanna fuck me cause he know that really different. That pussy but I purr like a little kitten. He begging, asking me to let him stick the tippin'.
Reality shop, let me find out. As you, they told me about you yesterday.
So I just got back from the CVS and you're never gonna believe what I found there. Hello?
Excuse me, young lady. I don't mean to bother you. How your feet smell?
Welcome back, and welcome back. I'm your host, Mr. Chop, and today we are going to be talking about Baddies Caribbean Season 5, Episode 2. So, let me not hold y'all up. I just had the notes. Hold up. Alright, so here we go. Hold up. Oh, I had to let that burp out. Alright. So, Bianca socks Sapphire. She sees it out the corner of her eye. Sapphire was spanking Bianca from the side. Oh, yeah, this was when they was fighting the first time when Bianca came up on the side of the table. Mariah said, there we go. Excuse me. Mariah said this is about to put her in a bind, and Sapphire asks that Bianca must have lost her chicken noodle soup. I thought that was funny. Like, what? But no. So during the course, we can't get one situation out the way because Sapphire and having their situation in the course. Here come Natalie telling Kylie to get over there and don't stand there. Cause this her shit, and the regular shit she jumps into. This my shit. Whoa, like the weird ass, trifling, dirty behavior. So then after that, Kylie says they both bosses, and Natalie been doing this for years. And Kylie says Natalie is 45. Then they proceed to argue and says your mother. Natalie throws a shoe or a purse at her, and that was the thing. Kylie says she wanted free game from Natalie. Basically, Kaylee, whatever the fuck her name is, Kay says she wanted free game from Natalie and etc. because she been in the game that long. Move on past that one. And Kaylee, Kay basically won that because she was banking Natalie or whatever. Natalie fell. So anyway, Mariah gets bumped by Kay. She starts swinging. Then Bianca. And I'm just like, what the fuck, bro? It's going to be this catty shit all season. Like, y'all literally jumping each other. And Mariah Lynn talking about somebody bumping her. Just making up excuses to get camera time. And I was like, this is really where reality stars come to die. But no, anyway, so Natalie said she's going to be there for Scotty. She just hoped. Oh, this was what Natalie said about the fall and shit. Natalie tries to fight Scotty. Natalie, I said that. It's sad because everybody is trying to fight Kylie, and Scotty talks about when it comes to Natalie, a lot of us don't play. And so I guess that means that they going to be jumping now because I don't like. What you expect? That's the space that y'all all was put in. Like, what you mean if nobody don't play or, fuck with Natalie? Like, 9 times out of 10, somebody is going to fuck with Natalie. Like, it's motherfucking Baddies. Like, this is the playground and the shit that y'all choose to be on. Kylie said something about Tasiki, and then Tasiki said, what? She don't jump. And Kylie said, I know, because you got respect for me. And Tasiki was like, no, I wasn't saying I got respect. I was saying I don't jump. And I'm like, all right, Tasiki. Like, you trying to make nothing into something. Like, we all know you hard. Like, relax. If y'all hear me moving stuff, I'm trying to roll while I'm doing this. Then, what happened? Mariah made Kylie spit on her. What? Mariah mad, Kaylee spit on her and she says, welcome to Baddies. Mariah just such want to be a thug so bad. They swung Sapphire. was swimming hard. She missed the big punch. Oh, so this is with Bianca and Sapphire. So Sapphire, that they was telling me was Sapphire must have took some type of pointers from somewhere, cause this season she's throwing big punches like how Biggie was throwing at the Baddies East reunion, but she's not landing them. So she's putting too much focus on it rather than just fighting and then throwing them big bitches like when you fighting and you doing your thing or whatever. She's like calculating it, trying to wind up hits like she's a wind up McDonald's toy. Like it's all over the place. So anyway, I said she hit. Oh, I guess she just her shoulder popped out of place now. Yeah, I can see why. Cause you tried to throw that big ass hit. The fuck. She only got a hand hit. Oh yeah, she only really hit Bianca on her hands. Like she really didn't hit her nowhere else. And I just was like, I don't understand how y'all could be fighting so much and everybody be missing so many fucking hits. Like I don't get it. So then Kylie asking Meatball, was she a follower because she didn't say nothing when they walked in. Meatball says she really knocked bitches out and that she knows she will beat her up. And I think Kylie said that about the whole so are you a follower, etc. Because something was cut out. Like I was listening to Grant LaShawn and them podcast or they review video, and they was right. Because when I think about it, and it's so crazy that I didn't catch it because I did TV, but when you think about it, like really go back to that part, something jumped when they was talking. Like you can tell something jumped, and it was like da 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 da, and it just was like boom, like you not gonna ride for me. Something jumped for sure. Something jumped in the editing room. Sapphire, what else happened? Sapphire, Natalie, and all of them talked to Aubrey, and Aubrey questions about Kylie, and Aubrey asks, was Blueface a guy from a band? And you can tell Aubrey is just so disconnected. Like she did not be worried about none of that shit, and I'm proud of her for that. My bad, I had to take a puff. Sapphire says she would have respected Bianca if she asked for a fair fade. Now it's up until she felt like it's done, and they said chicken noodle soup with spit on the side. And I don't think joking about spit is funny at all. But I mean, yeah, if Sapphire feel that way, I mean, I don't really think Sapphire's on that, but I mean, yeah. And what else? Oh, and Jayla says, wait, did I miss anything? Oh, about the fear fade and all that. I mean, Sapphire was right in a sense. Jayla says she's fighting, but I see where Bianca coming from too. Jayla says she's fighting Biggie every day, and it just feels dumb to me, the whole situation. Natalie says the Claremont twins are coming, and Jayla dances. And Tasiki said she wait, cause I'm getting a thought. Like, did I just say that already? Like, did I just say that already? When I said, ooh, oh yeah, I said that. All right, I had to make sure I got my thoughts out, y'all. Natalie said the Claremonts are coming, and Jayla dances. Tasiki and says she's Tasiki says she's proud of Biggie. She kept her head up. Biggie says she keeping the chain. Biggie is the only reason why Jayla is on the show. What else? Oh, and etc. Like I said, that's some bull. Mariah and Biggie and them talking about getting the chain back. Bianca said if you snuck her friend, then it's going to be on that time. And Bianca said she got beef for whoever you get beef with, and she don't care if they're cordial. I don't know why you would ride this hard for Mariah Lynn. Like, Mariah Lynn don't even love herself. Mariah Lynn don't even love herself for real. Like, she might protect herself somewhat, but she don't really love herself like that, for real. Like, I would not be protecting her. And not saying that nobody that don't love themselves don't deserve to be, protected. But the way Mariah Lynn is, like, Mariah Lynn low-key fake. Like, I wouldn't be protecting her this heavy at all, Bianca. What else happened? Tasiki says something about if your friend is saying stay down, why wouldn't you? And I get what Tasiki was saying, like Bianca kind of doing too much, but listen, fuck all of that. Then we get the Claremont twins, and they're beautiful, and they say they're bringing grown to the Caribbean and that they're Caribbean, which we already knew. Their intro was kind of giving me BDC, of course. Zeus, then we get a Zeus air scene. Like, okay, he want to brag so bad. Like, it's okay. You could have just posted it on social media and said I had Zeus air. Like, relax. Then do we see the Claremont twin? Oh, no, we said that. The BGC house. Oh, the Claremont twins said the BGC house was outdated and the Zeus house is upgraded like them. And I said that was a funny way to spin on it because you already know they already going to try to talk about your surgery. So why not just put a spin on it? So I liked it that. Aubrey says, don't show people you have a lot of excitement for things. And I thought that was kind of sad because you're not even allowed to be excited no more. So yeah, whatever Aubrey was saying, that's sad as fuck. The other baddies get there. Biggie starts freaking out because she couldn't see the house with them. You can tell as soon as they start saying who's seen the house. Biggie just feel disincluded. And it's like, Biggie, why do you care to be included with a bitch like Natalie? Like, I just don't get it. She evil as hell. And, like, her soul is going to keep reproducing on this earth until she get it right. So, I mean, that's on you if you want to be around somebody like that. Sapphire asks where they sharing rooms and etc. Jayla gives a speech because she's not sleeping in the main house with Biggie. Biggie says her room is up there in the heavens. Biggie says Jayla, Natalie don't even like Biggie. Get off her nuts. Which fairly, we already know, like, Natalie probably was talking shit about Biggie, and we now already know, like, Natalie is a user opportunity and etc. So, opportunist. So, yeah. Scotty tries to interject. They talk about being a baddie and ingesting that to having money. Biggie couldn't find her room. You know, Jayla was saying it's dirty that you invest baddie with having money and etc. And, I mean, I agree, but moving on. Wrong situation, wrong messenger. What happened? Jayla got her socks off. Tasiki does the talking thing in the confessional. Jayla hit Biggie in her face. The first time Jayla swung, Biggie started jumping back. And I mean, Biggie is good at dodging. She just need to dodge and put some hits and stuff together with it and protect her face. And I think you'll be good, Biggie. I think you'll be good. Like, if you protect yourself really well, throw some hits, etc., let her do this, that, and third, the only person that they could say is like, oh, I fought them and they blocked the whole time. If that's really the case and you really feel a certain way, like, block, etc., restraints, like, if you just really feel that way, you get what I'm saying? Like, but me personally, like, no. Like, we gonna be out there playing the motherfucking Olympic 2024 Japan archery games because I'm gonna fuck you up. Oh God, I'm gonna fuck you up. What? This whole hand gonna be out and I'm gonna be moving this shit like I'm fucking Yoda. Like, bitch, you got the whole game fucked up. Dead ass. You would have got the whole game fucked up. Y'all would have been like, oh, he really been in some street fights. Like, how, yo, they would have thought that shit was Street Fighter 4 or some shit. Like, I would have been fucking giving it to them. Anyway, Biggie says she was triggered because she was punched. Because the punch brought her back to a space. Yeah. It's not funny that she got hit. It's just sad. It's just crazy that the punch brought her back to a time. It's just like, that punch really must have fucking hurt it if the punch brought you back to a time in your life. You ever do something and it just hit so hard and you be like, oh, that brought me back to a time in my life where that kind of what it felt like. Like, damn, Biggie. But Biggie said she was triggered because the punch brought her back to a time of her life. Biggie cried and said Natalie should have been sensitive to one of her baddies getting punched in the face. And I just think, you know, like, you on Baddies at this point, it's your third season, we all know what it's given. Like, you get what I'm saying? So I just think that, you know, her thinking Natalie's supposed to be sensitive to a baddie getting punched. It's like it's been so many baddies that got punched and laid the fuck out during the season. So I just think that's crazy. Like, Natalie is not the daycare helper. She is the madam. So and Biggie, you need to just hit her and really get down. And that's my thing too. Like, when whatever pep talk Biggie gave herself before she fought Rolly, she needs to give herself that pep talk again. Whatever pep talk Biggie had before she punched Stunner in her face and Stunner flew, she need to do that punch talk again. You have to, take constructive criticism, but really take in what's going on in your mind too, and how you should be playing things, because other people might not see things the way you'll see things, and then you're on set at that. So if you have to run this a certain way, run that a certain way, or make it fit a certain way, even if you're not ready for the fight and it's all this, then, and third, or what I do first. You see, with Slim and Rock on Baddies South, Slim said, I'm gonna get some type of upper hand first. She's not gonna, and Slim took that shoe right the fuck off, boom, boom, and then she went like she controlled the situation real quick. Even if you gotta put your hands, oh, what's up, boom, I'm back up. Like, I'm going to start making these first control. Like, I'm going to get, even if you feel me, even if you lose, it's how you lose. If you lose, your fault. And then, hold up, I gotta redo my thing. No, but I was just saying, so, like, even if you lose, like, so even if you fight and you lose, it's how you lose. Like, if you lose and you getting stomped out and there's all this other stuff and it just happened bad, like, I understand, I forgot the point I was even trying to make because my timer then fucking went off with time. But it's just like, it's just certain ways how you lose. Like, if you lose and you running and they banking you and all this other stuff, then it's like, come on. Like, I would have rather you put your stuff up, they get a couple of each shots in, you get a couple of shots in, you duck, you do a little dance, because that's basically what it is fighting is basically dancing. You just moving your body around, you fucking putting your hands over your fucking face, over your fucking body. It's the art, it's the technique, you get what I'm saying? So I'd rather you do some type of technique and still get ate the fuck up than you get ate the fuck up and then now you're like, baddie shot o'clock, bitch, and you crying. And because I really do like Biggie, like, regardless of anything. And yes, Biggie hasn't been the best fighter, but Biggie, to be honest, Biggie got Jayla the first round. Biggie got Rolly one of those rounds. Like, I hate when y'all keep trying to say Rolly devoured Biggie the whole time. Y'all wasn't saying that before the reunion. Before the reunion, y'all was saying Rolly got Biggie, so please don't. Biggie got Rolly one of those times when they was on Baddies East, so it's just like, relax. But yeah, it's the way you lose, Biggie. You get what I'm saying? Like, you can lose and still, you feel me, walk up, be good, like, yeah, bitch, and we just did whatever, and I still don't give a fuck. That'll quiet and dead down the conversation so much, Biggie, because then it's like, damn, she don't care that she just lost, well, she just doing it, but didn't, the whole extra stuff is just like, no. But anyway, what happened? Biggie was triggered, blah, blah, blah. Natalie, blah, blah, blah. Baddies get punched, blah, blah, blah. Sapphire said Biggie lip was busting. I'm like, damn. Biggie, you need to just, I said that. Natalie imitated Biggie and said she's tired of being blamed, and Biggie said she would never trust her again. And I mean, I get what she said, she would never trust her again, because it's like, Natalie actually kind of did story reduce the situation and asked Jayla the question. It's just one of those was going to stick. No matter if Jayla asked her that question or a question about somebody else, well, Natalie asked her that question or a question about somebody else, she was basically baiting whoever, Jayla. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you know Natalie by now, you know Natalie is a baiter. I'm not saying Natalie is meant to be put blame on, because I don't feel like Natalie is wrong at all, but you cannot sit here and tell me that this do not seem contrived by Natalie none, because it is. But at the same time, Biggie, you did say it was on site every time you did escalate it a certain way, so I can't be, you feel me, fully on your side. Aubrey is confused on hood politics. Biggie is crying in someone's hotel kitchen. That looked like a hotel kitchen. Looks what Scotty and Biggie said. This shit is weird and y'all weird. And Kasiki and everybody was confused, and Scotty was just like, no, it's just she's having a moment. And I like this Scotty here. Scotty seemed real genuine and motherly. Like, she didn't seem like she be trying too hard or she's trying to be something else. You get what I'm saying? Like, Scotty seemed like the Scotty that we first met. You get what I'm saying? So I liked it that far. Shout out to Scotty. What happened? The twins said Jayla is tripping. They don't see a scratch. Because Jayla says she's skincare girl. She's seen a scratch. Sasiki wants Biggie to defend herself. Aubrey asked them, do they feel bad that Biggie was crying? And then we see the question, do you feel bad if anybody's cries? Yeah, we got the question to Jayla and them, do they feel bad if anybody cries? And it just felt like everybody had a lack of empathy, not for Biggie, but just in general, and that was really sad. Sapphire, what happened? Sapphire starts with Bianca as soon as she gets in the house. Meatball says she feel like a bitch because she walked in with Bianca, and I didn't think Bianca was running because, you know, Bianca went around the corner, but I don't think Bianca was running. I think Bianca was going to do something wholeheartedly. Bianca ended up coming back because she like, Meatball, what are you talking about? Claremont says Bianca can't fight. If they only catch that, they definitely said that. And she said she said it's just because she got her do titties done, and they said Sapphire can't fight for 24 hours because of her arm. And the girls was on the steps, and I was just like, okay, Sapphire, it's always a fucking excuse. Biggie says she's not fucking with Natalie. It's been 3 seasons because Natalie tried to say something to her. Biggie said every time somebody gets hit, it's baddies, shot o'clock. And I was cracking the fuck up because that's kind of true. Then we see Sapphire versus Bianca, and it looks like Sapphire skinned Bianca when fighting. She wasn't really connecting. Good hits though. Yeah, like Sapphire was banking, but it looked like a piece, like a part of her knuckles was touching Bianca. Like, she didn't really look like she was dabbing her up like y'all thought. Bianca ain't really swing or do shit, to be honest. Meatball socks Gretch in her face. Next episode, Gretch says the N-word, and it looks like the house jumps Gretch. Well, to be honest, I really don't care about the Gretch situation. I'm gonna just say that. Just overall, like, I just don't feel like hearing that fucking storyline. Like, I done heard this shit so much fucking times through my life. Like, I really do not feel like hearing, oh, she said this, she said that. Like, listen. Anyway, we got like 2 minutes left. I don't know. This season, I think the people that I'm kind of rooting for, or that I want to see some of, I want to see some of. So I want to see what Meatball's going to do, because she from Philly, you know, all that other good stuff. And, you know, I've heard some things, seen some things. So I want to see what she's going to do. Tinkerbella, I was actually confusing Tinkerbella with Diamond the Body for a while now. I actually want to see what Tinkerbella's going to do. You see, they showed her in this episode, but they didn't really show her. It's like they cut half of the girls' intros off or something when in the first episode. But anyway, that's that. I want to see what the Claremonts, you know, I know they can't fight or anything like that as far as in the contract. But I want to see, you know, what the Claremonts going to say, do. I actually liked the little thing when it was like this Claremina or etc. But it was just so cheesy, kind of Jayla. It's like, okay, you had to like this blunt. It's like, okay, you kind of try it too hard. But I like that we got a little reunion of them on there. A lot of people were saying, you know, the twins, you know, they look different. And I mean, or they look bad. And I don't really think they look bad. I mean, they just altered themselves. Like they said, they really altered themselves for like pictures and shit. Like in person, I always think they're going to look different. But I mean, I still love them. Who else? Is there anybody else I'm looking forward to see? I'm looking forward to seeing the E.T. and Broly fight. What else? I'm hoping Biggie stay the whole time. Who else on this season that really struck my eye? I mean, I want to see a little bit what Anna do. I'm not really like a super like favorite of anybody on this season. I mean, I'm glad Bianca there, like I said, because I like Bianca. Is there anybody else that I really mess with on this season? I mean, the people that could go, Mariah could low-key go. I really don't care for Sapphire. She don't really bug me like that, but she could go. I can already see where that's going. who else. I mean, I can't wait till Tommy get there. I want to see what Tommy gonna do because you peep they bringing everybody in. So looking to see what Tommy gonna do. I think like it's a bunch of new girls and stuff fighting next episode, but I don't really even know what they doing next episode. Like I know they just landed in the Bahamas, but I mean tomato. I don't really know what's fully going on with everything, but yeah, y'all, this is my late ass review. I tried. I will see y'all next week.